little bit different than usual. I've had a little bit of questions like asking me how I edit and create my thumbnails for videos from friends, obviously, but I'm gonna use this to create content. So yeah, so I'm gonna be editing my video. So I use Animotica, it's free. I have the pro version, which does cost money, and it unlocks certain video, or like not videos, but it unlocks certain settings. And I just said, okay, whatever, I'm gonna do it. I'll just buy it because, like, whatever. Anyways, so I'm gonna show you guys the basics and edit a little bit of my video. Alright, so first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna select the scene or clip you want to have. Actually, first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna click on the plus button and you're gonna go to video photo clips or slash photo clips, and you're going to select a video, and then it's going to render in the editor software or editing software, and then when it's finished you select it and then you can play it. What I would do is I would pause it right here and I'm gonna click split. Then I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna remove this by deleting the clip. Now it just goes straight to this. So we have this, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna split it here, and then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna wait till I go into the shop. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to the time where I went into the shop, which is about now. Okay, so I'm gonna split it to like here, and I'm going to delete this 12-second clip. And now what happens is it goes from this clip, right? It plays from this clip and goes to this clip. How you cut scenes out. Yeah, I have low quality on this video, but I'll have my new PC soon, so chill. You guys are also getting a sneak peek on this. I'm not sure which video I'll post first, this one or the one before it. So now that I've showed you how to edit, now I'll show you how to add audio over top. So you go to audio, and then you click add audio, and then you can add one of these, which is Animotica, which I personally don't like any of them really. I've used one in a past video. You guys won't be able to find it because I have it on private, but you can just go to wherever and add something, which will work. And then you bring it down here, and let's say this is the thing that I had, so I'll unmute it. And then I'm gonna bring it down to 15, which is a little bit too loud, so I'll bring it down to 4. Nope, still a little bit too loud. I'll have it at 3, and now I've added audio. And then we have music over top of it. Also split the music and move it around like this. I'm just gonna keep it right about here. And then you can edit the volume and stuff, and then you can have the music fade in, so it goes from like no sound at all, and then it slowly fades up like sound wise. And then that's how you do it with music. And then let's say you want to add here, like we'll come over to here. Here, let's just say we're here somewhere, bridging. Oh, we'll come over to here. Oh, very laggy. I'm sorry about this, guys. So we'll let it bridge for a minute. Okay, I want to add the text here. I'm gonna come to text, and then I'm gonna say, if you are still watching, subscribe and comment what I should do for 100 subs. Go. Oh, and then you just press X when you have the text, and then you have it here. And then I'm gonna shrink it a little bit, and I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna move it over a little bit, and then I am going to go to font, and I'm going to select the specific font that I like to use, which is Comic Sans MS. Okay, MS. And then I am going to add a motion to it, and I'm going to have it slide left and back. It'll slide away when it ends. So I'll bring it over to when I started bridging, and we'll end it when I stop bridging, and then we'll end it right here. So this is a we'll have it a little bit longer. Pause it here. And then we'll delete this, and now we have the text. So I'm bridging, right? And the text slides in. And read it. And slides out. So that's how I add the text. And then if you want to add, if you're doing a montage, let's say you want to add like a flash before you do a clutch. What you're gonna do, let's say I clutch right as I touch the ground here, over here. So when I hit the ground here, that's when I do a clutch. So we'll go to here, and we're gonna clip it literally right here, and we're gonna go back a few whatever it's called, frames, and then we're gonna clip it right here, and we're gonna go here, and we're gonna click fade white, and then you're gonna turn it all the way down, and now we have a flash here. I'm going to remove the flash because I don't like it. And also, if you want to undo or whatever, these are the buttons you press. If you're making a shorts, use click on this button and do this 9:16. And typically I like to use the blur transition because it just looks good. And that's my personal preference. And then, yeah, you can add music over your stuff and whatever. And then you can also add effects. So if you come in here, you have all these effects. I have all these effects because I purchased the Pro version, but you'll have most of these effects. So you can select like wave or whatever, or twist. Or you could do a lot of this kind of stuff like that. If you're doing a clutch montage, that'd be good. Or if you're doing like where you're zooming out and then the background's black, and then you want it gray, you do grayscale or one of these, whichever you like. It's your personal preference. So you could do something like that. And then if you want to make it like zoom out, you clip the part where you want it to zoom out, and then you're going to go to motion. So you're gonna go to motion, and then you go to advanced settings, or I do anyways. And like if you're gonna slowly zoom out, then you go like this, and then it zooms out. So like it slowly zooms out. Obviously this is a very slow or long clip, so it's gonna be long, but like that. So it zooms out like that. And then if you don't want the background blurred like this, you just go to background. Then you click colored, and then go up here and click black. And that's how you do it. Obviously, I'm gonna go back and undo all of that. Redo that. All right, guys. Sorry if my voice is a little like whatever, raspy, I guess. I just woke up. But for your thumbnail, which is what we're gonna work on now, you're gonna come into a Hypixel lobby or any lobby. You can even do this in a single player world. You go and choose a specific spot that looks good. So I've gotten a picture up there. And I turn shaders on for this because it makes it just look way better. This is actually a pretty good spot. That looks really good. I'm gonna use this picture actually. So I'm gonna press F2. Actually, I'm gonna go into F1 mode and then press F2. And then I'm gonna go out. And then I can click open on the little thing. It's really small for me. But now I have this photo. That's not the right one. And then we're gonna go into paint.net, and I gotta close Lunar Client. And we're gonna click on this, and we're gonna click, nope, not that. We're gonna click save as, and then save it as like whatever. It really doesn't matter, in just pictures, so you can easily access it. And then you go into layers, import from file. Here, no, it's not here. We're gonna go pictures, all. Where did I save it? Okay. Dude. You may have to look for it, like I have to right now. Where? Oh, it's in here. New folder. Okay, so I'm gonna click open. Press Control and zoom out with my scroll wheel. I have this picture. And we're just gonna work on the background for now. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to now going to go like this. I'm gonna actually no. I am now going to go to the magic wand, try and select the sky only. Sky looks pretty good, but like if you were to do this without shaders, you select the sky, then click on this, and then you click delete, which will give you a clear background, and then you put the sky file behind. If you've watched Sammy Green's mail tutorial, watch his because it's actually really good. Yeah. Anyway, so I have this picture here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to move selected pixels. I'm gonna select this. I'm gonna copy it. I'm gonna go onto this background and I'm gonna paste it. Click on your background and you're gonna click delete, assuming you have already pressed this. You're gonna show your background. Now you have this border, and you're gonna go to your magic. Actually, first you're gonna magic wand, select it, turn the volume up until it selects everything but the middle, just until it selects everything like this. Perfect. And then you're gonna go on to layer 3 and you're gonna paste it. Then you're gonna come back down to background and you're gonna click black and you're gonna delete. But now this background is black, which is fine. You want that. And then you're gonna come to a blur and you're gonna do motion blur. Sorry, you're not gonna do it much. You have to select the entire square. Then you do a Gaussian blur. There we go. And then you turn it up to about 22 is where I like to do it. So it looks really good. and then you add this on top, and now it has a fade. Now you can add it darker if you want, like or a bigger Gaussian blur. Like if I were to go here and go Gaussian blur, and then I go up a bit, then it has a bigger shadow, which I'll do 40, I guess, for this one, just to show you guys like what it looks like. And then I'm gonna select the layer 3, and I'm gonna motion blur it. Not a ton, just like a little bit. Just, I personally would turn it down to like 8, because you don't want it too blurry. You add this in, and you add this to the top, and this to the top, and now you have that outline, a border, which looks pretty good. Also with the border, you can do a Gaussian blur, which might actually look better. That probably would look better. That high of a blur. Yeah, that does look better. All right, do a Gaussian blur, and then do like, yeah, radius, do maybe like 1. Next, you're gonna go into Microsoft Edge and grab your skin from Nova Skin. Gonna bend it. Gonna move it. Yeah, I'm gonna actually leave it there. And then my left leg, I'm gonna move forward a little bit. That's backwards, all right. Leave it there. And I want it just like this. I want it just like this. You're gonna click save. You just click save image as, and then save. Then come over here where the downloads bar is. You're gonna drag it onto paint.net, and you're gonna click add layer. Now you have your skin. I don't know if this is a problem with you guys, but I personally have like this black thing here, and it bugs me a lot, and probably bugs everybody else watching. So I'm gonna fix that by just getting the magic wand, and I'm gonna select the black area. I'm just gonna delete it, and it'll turn white. Yeah, it does take a minute to get him bigger. That's a little bit sus, whatever. And there we go, I have him here. Gonna deselect it. Now I'm gonna go to layers. And this is how I'm making my keyboard and mouse sounds one. So I'm gonna take my Glorious Model O minus photo, and I'm gonna set it right here. Move it so that it's gonna sit on top of my actually first, sorry, what I should do is I should select my guy. Now I have him in the correct place I want him. I'm gonna copy him, new layer, paste him. Then you're gonna turn him black. Tool. You select the guy, and then come on, let's go. No, not that much. Okay. So if it's already black, doesn't really matter, I guess. Nope. And now I'm going to select him, and then, or not like that. I'm gonna select his like layer. I'm gonna give him a motion blur. Huge one, just a small one to make him look like he's moving forward. There. Now I'm gonna drag him underneath this layer. Now he's like outlined, and I can go like merge them, so now these guys are one layer. I'm on a low minus here. And same thing. control, actually not yet, because I don't have it where I want it. A little bit smaller, because it has to go on top of the keyboard that's going to stick out. We'll now grab, which you can just grab a keyboard image. All right, I'll cut this out probably. I'm gonna enlarge my keyboard a bit more. I'm afraid to take other people's thumbnails for inspiration. Like, it's fine. It doesn't matter. Because, like, that's, like, really a form of flattery. Like, if you're copying someone, like, that means you like how they did something. And, yeah, that's a form of flattery. So, yeah, you'll have your keyboard here. And I'm going to make it a little bit larger. And I just realized how much the background didn't matter, which really makes me sad. And my model is going to be above it because I want it to hide the cord, and I'm going to move it like this so it's like laying on top of the keyboard. I'm going to turn it black by selecting the mouse with my magic wand. Make it black like that. And then go back to rectangle select, and then effects. Blurs and a motion blur, and we're gonna make it go down. So a little bit more, and that should be good. There. I'm gonna bring it down. Now the blur on the mouse. Now we're gonna do the same thing with the keyboard. So new layer. Copy the keyboard. Paste it on the new layer. Make the keyboard black by selecting it. I mean, it already pretty much is, but whatever. It doesn't matter. Then we are gonna go to rectangle select. Select it. Now another motion blur, so we could do repeat motion blur. So it's the same as the mouse. Now have the mouse and keyboard all together. Add text on top or whatever you want. Next, I'm gonna go to comic logo design. So flameytext.com, which is what I use. It's actually pretty good. I really like it because you go and you choose the text. Sammy Green also uses this. I learned a lot of this from Sammy Green. So I'm gonna grab actually Fluffy, I think. I think I like this text style. Mouse plus keyboard ASMR. The logo, and I'm gonna select the specific color that I like. So this is my color for the fill. It's gonna be blue in the middle, and I'm going to make the outline white or maybe black. There we go. Okay, that looks pretty good. Your background to transparent, and then I like the drop for the thing. Shadow, I just do drop. It looks better. And next. Down on like every other one, and I'm just gonna bring it. I'm gonna make it like look like it's here. All right. Now I have my thumbnail and I'm good to go. So you go up to File, Save As, and I'm gonna save it as ASMR mouse sounds. We'll just do, and you're just gonna click OK and then exit out. That's it. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if this helped you out. And yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.